All right, let's talk about kick drum mics. So this is the mic or the contraption that I came up with that I'm going to be using in the drum session today. It is made up of two mics that I like to use when I'm recording a kick. The front mic, or what's intended to be the front capsule, is AKG D112. This is great for picking up that beater or scooped attack sound that a kick drum has because the frequency response of this mic is scooped itself. On the back side, we have a Neumann U47 FET. This is going to be used to capture the resonator head and the overall tone of the kick drum. Now, I have them set up to mimic a bipolar capsule. The term bipolar means one capsule is capturing audio coming from this direction, and the other capsule is capturing audio coming from this direction. In a typical kick drum mic setup, you may have a mic like this inside the drum head, and then a mic like this outside the drum head, both with the front capsules facing towards the drummer. However, the way I think a drum is better represented is not just how the audience hears the drum, which is from the beater side, but how the drummer hears the drum. The drummer hears the drum from behind the kick drum, not from in front. So the drummer is hearing the forward excursion of air being pushed towards the audience. That's where this capsule comes in. So forward excursion of air comes here, we get the attack sound from the D112, and then as the excursion of air moves past the first mic, the Neumann capsule captures it going out towards the audience. I like to represent drums, or any instrument for that matter, the way the performer hears it, especially drums because I'm not a drummer. So I have an idea in my head of what I think a drum should sound like, but I need to talk to the performer to see if that matches up with what they think a drum sounds like, because they're behind the kit more often than I am. So I trust them in terms of how the sound should be represented when it's in Pro Tools or when it's in the mix. So if you want to try to put something like this together, you'll use a microphone that has more of a scooped frequency response, like a Shure B52, and that's in the drum pointed at the beater, and then a much more rounded off mic pointed away from the drum beater. And when you're amping these, this has to be in reverse phase because they're miking the same source but pointing opposite directions. If you're not really interested in Frankensteining your own mic, that's fine. You can get away with one mic. For example, just using an AKG D112, it's a pretty affordable mic, and it's also really easily attainable, much more so than a Neumann FET 47. Just pointing this inside the drum towards the beater will get you some great results. If not, you could use a Shure B52, which is a very common kick drum mic, or an Electro Voice RE20. That'll also get you great results.